what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to have this kind of makeshift scoring system here. I'm going to be opening 40 packs, and most of these packs are actually free as well. I know this game has kind of a bad rap for being pretty expensive, and I mean, like all free-to-play games, there is definitely expenses that come with it. But this game is actually starting to get a lot more affordable. Like I said, I did play casually. I wouldn't say I play like a crazy amount. I never pushed anything higher than gold in terms of my ranking for each season, and I have managed to come up with 3,700 gold. One pack is 100 gold. I did cheat a little bit just to get to that 40 mark. I did spend $2 and bought 2 packs and played one Tavern Brawl, which is a weekly event where if you win, you get one pack. So I got 3 here. I have enough to buy 37 here, so I'm going to go and do that quickly. While I'm doing that, I just wanted to explain another reason why it's actually a really awesome time to start. If we look here right quick, you'll see that it's the start of a new season. It's the year of the Phoenix, and what that means is they are going to kind of take out all of the sets that had released up till last year, and then they're adding this new set, Forged in the Barrens, and they'll continue to add more sets as the year goes on. But for the standard play is limited to just the pack or the sets that have released within this last calendar year. So people that have been playing for years and years and have huge collections, they're not going to be able to pull from all of those thousands of cards that they've unlocked to play in standard. Standard's more limited, which means if you're a new player, you have a lot more opportunity to have similar cards and similar decks. You're not completely getting stomped when you play, although if you get to high levels, it does get pretty competitive regardless of the set you're playing in. And the reason why starting now is awesome is because the core set's coming, obviously, like I mentioned, but the Forged in the Barren set is one of the bigger launches that you're going to see. So you're going to get the majority of the meta is going to kind of shape itself around this set, and then everything coming for the rest of the year is going to be a little bit smaller. So let's go ahead and buy some packs here with my coins that I've been saving up for a year. Just going to quickly do this here. Might take a while. If you'll notice on the right of the screen, once I actually start playing, I'm going to make the game full screen. But what I'm going to do on the side is every time I open a pack, I'm going to tally up what I get for each class. You can see every class in the game is kind of listed here with its own counter. If I can make that smaller. Sure. And whatever class has the highest score, which you can see the scoring system I created up here, which is super complex and very, very technical. Whatever has the highest score at the end of opening all these packs, I'm actually going to use that as my kind of main class, and I'm going to make a deck for it. And my main class for this this season of Ranked, and we're going to start playing some Ranked games with it. A lot of times in the past, I do a lot of what's called net decking, where you kind of look up like what's a good deck or whatnot, and there's tons of amazing resources to do that with. But this time I'm going to try to make one myself, which is probably not going to go too well. But hey, it's fun to try things. Let me just mute this right quick because you might be hearing some feedback. But yeah, you can see here we got 40 packs. Total amount of money I spent today on these packs was $2. To get the 2 packs just to hit that even 40 number. So hopefully these are going to give me a really good head start on Forged in the Barrens, because I'm hoping to play a lot more. I think that having this core set is really going to spark a lot of interest in the game, and the community is going to grow bigger, more than it ever has. And even with that being said, it's not like it's hurting or anything. Right now, Hearthstone is as popular as it's ever been. But I think this core set is going to be really, really awesome. So this pack is a little bit different. This is a core pack. I got this from the Tavern Brawl just to try to hit that 40 number. So we'll start with this one. I will count this in the tally. Achievements. Okay, so it looks like the rare is for a Demon Hunter. I think these are... Discover Dragon. I think these are older cards, so we'll give a point to the Shamans, and we'll give the Demon Hunter. This is going to be annoying, actually. I need to make this smaller. Sorry, once we start getting into a groove here, it'll be a lot easier. It will flow a lot better. This is kind of cringe right now, but we'll see how this goes here. All right. Cool, and we'll get my scoring system back. I think it's pretty obvious that that's a scoring system. We don't need to... Such a dumb idea. I'm gonna make this even smaller. Hopefully you guys can read this. There we go. Cool. Scoring system. Alright, so back to this. We gave 1 point to the Shaman. Not going to count neutral cards. We got a point for Priest, which is right here. And then we got Demon Hunter is going to get 4 and 5 for the common. So Demon Hunter with the early lead. Alright, 39 to go. Let's do this. Wars in the Barrens. Legendary on the first pack. Legendary on the first pack. Okay. Alright. So, Varden Dawngrass, Battle Cry. Freeze all enemy minions. If any are already frozen, deal 4 damage to them. Okay, so Mage has cards that could freeze all enemies, I believe, unless that got taken out of core. So this is actually insanely strong. It's only a 4-drop too. It's a very, very strong Battle Cry. I think the spell Blizzard that froze all enemies was cost more than 4 on its own, and this is a minion, and it can also deal damage. So that's actually really, really strong. Really, really strong. We got all class. We got 1 rogue. So 1 point rogue. And 16 points for Mage, who in just 1 pack has taken a commanding lead. Dude. First pack. Legendary. All right. This one, the rare is a priest. Lots of all class. So 1 druid, 4 priest. Druid. 4 priest. For each spell in your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. That could be pretty strong. I think this is kind of a basic cards. Frenzy is actually a new mechanic or a new kind of ability type in this expansion. What it means essentially is if you attack something and don't die, or take damage, I think, and don't die, then whatever the effect is will happen. So this could be pretty strong in a warrior deck with Whirlwind. This would be really good for Face Hunter because it's a beast, so it synergizes with that, and Face Hunter is obviously all about going face, so that would be actually really strong for a Hunter deck. Yeah, good pack. Let's go. Got an epic already. Warrior. Warlock Hunter. I forgot this guy. Rogue. Okay. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Gain 2 armor for each destroyed. All minions. That could actually be pretty strong too. Especially if you're playing against a deck with small creatures. Like a Face Hunter. Got a rare Hunter card. At the start of your turn, give all your minions in your hand +1/+1. That is a huge turn 2 play. If you can get it on curve, or like, if you can get it in tempo, I should say. Give your weapon after your hero attacks, draw a card. Also very strong because rogues can get a weapon whenever they want to. And then that's all classes. So Warlock's on the board. Warrior's getting 8 points. Warrior. I didn't add Warrior, apparently. Am I blind? Yeah, I didn't add Warrior. Sorry, Warrior. 8 points. Rogue 1. A Star Wars story. Warlock 1. And Hunter is getting 4. Also on the board. Cool. This could be really good. So is this. Another Hunter. Oh, look, I'm getting some achievements. this was actually shown, I believe, in the video. So Frenzy again. This is a really strong turn 1 play. It has to survive damage though, which is not ideal. But a lot of times, a lot of the time, like early cards are not going to have 3 health. Like that's not the most common thing. A lot of times they're going to be 1/1s or 1/2s or 2/1s, which this would survive all of those. So it's a good chance that this survives a early kind of skirmish. So that could be good, and it's a 1-drop, which is always good. There's hunter cards, I believe, that can draw beasts and empower them early, which would also help this, which is good. We got some more rogue stuff. Reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1. That could be really strong too, because that could survive. The thing about frenzy cards is you want to make sure they have high health pools so they can survive whatever they hit. This is actually a new spell type as well with spell ranks. That's something that's new and forged in the Barrens. Basically what that means is you can draw these cards really early and they're going to be fairly cheap, and their kind of effectiveness will kind of reflect on their cost. But if you do draw it late or keep it in your hand for a long time, it will actually upgrade and become even stronger. So I don't think this is going to show me what the upgrade will be, but it will probably be like maybe give 3 attack or 4 attack or something like that. It'll probably increase the attack you get if you have this in your hand after you have 5 minutes, so after turn 5, which is pretty good. All right, Demon Hunter +1, Priest. I think this is the first. Oh, Priest is on the board already. +1. Hunter is going to be +4, and Rogue +1. All right. One of the main reasons why I'm doing this too, by the way, is I typically always play like the same classes, like Hunter, a lot of Paladin. So I'm hoping that this will kind of flip things up, right? I've literally almost never played Mage, so that being the lead right now is pretty cool. All classes, Priest and Shaman, the rare battle cry, deal 3 damage to your hero. I'm not sure why that would be too great. The stats are pretty solid for a 2-drop, but you're taking 3 damage. Doesn't have charge or rush or anything like that. I'm not sold on that being good, unless maybe there's like some other card you have that will kind of interact with your hero taking damage, maybe. I suppose if you had a priest and you can heal, or had a paladin you can heal, or had a lot of armor as a warrior, that could be strong too. But by the time you get a lot of armor, you're, like a 2-drop's not the best thing ever. So I'd be curious to see what the significance of this is. There must be something that it plays with. It is a beast too. All classes. So Priest 1, Shaman 1. Flying through these. Epic again. A golden epic. And 2 rares. It's the same card. Cool. Warsong Wrangler. Battlecry. Discover a beast in your deck. Give all copies of it +2/+1 wherever they are. Not too bad. I'm going to make sure I do that before I forget. That is Hunter 8 again. 16 Paladin. Battlecry. If you control a secret, draw a minion. You're likely always going to have a secret, or always have the opportunity to potentially have one. Secrets are generally a big part of Paladin, which is pretty cool. And those are really good stats for a 3-drop. So that's actually probably going to factor in any Paladin deck I may build. So good to see that. So that's 8 for Paladin. Just getting on the board now, and then 1 for Shaman, 1 for Warlock. Cool. Demon Hunter. Priest, Mage, Shaman. Death Rattle. Summon a Death Rattle minion that costs 4 or less from your hand. So there must be a... I mean, you could summon a Razorfin Beastmaster, I guess, if you have multiples. But there must be other Death Rattle minions that are maybe Demon Hunter, or even just all classes that are worth it. I mean, that's pretty powerful too. Even if you have a 4-drop and you're playing it on turn 3 in tempo, then that's basically like a 7 mana swing on turn 3, which would be pretty strong. Especially if you had 2 of these and another one, that would be really strong. So that's cool. We'll add 4 to Demon Hunter. All classes, Priest +1. I think this is a common card. Mage +1, draw 2 cards, refresh 2 mana crystals for each spell drawn. I mean, Spell Mage is really popular, or at least it was. So those decks have only spells, so that's actually a pretty good pump up card. Battle Cry. Give you control. Warlock, deal 2 damage. Shaman Mage. I might check the scores Epic. Another Mage. Wildfire. Increase the damage of your hero power by 1. Holy. I guess it's just it has to be permanent, right? Because that would be so bad if it was only for 1 turn. For those that don't know, the Mage hero power is you can use it whenever you want. It's 2 mana, deal 1 damage to anything. And you can have 2 of these in your deck, and if you get them early, that's like a really strong hero power. Holy. Okay, Mage. +8. 2, 3. And we got Rogue. Give your weapon +1 attack and your hero's immune. It's pretty cool. There's a weapon that used to do that on its own. Rogue. 4. Priest +1. Hunter. Battlecry. Discover a beast secret or a weapon. One of the other. Add that to Hunters. +1. Another epic. See, oh, that's a Druid card. Never mind, that wouldn't work with that other card I was from the other time. All right, Sigil of Flame. I heard that there were a lot of people that were worried about this card being really strong. At the start of your next turn, deal 3 damage to all minions. Well, for 2 mana, that's really, really strong. I guess they're thinking that it's balanced because it doesn't happen immediately, and the other player has an opportunity to play around it. But like, what are you gonna do? Like, not put minions down and then just get hit in the face? I guess it's all minions as well, so it hits yours. Interesting. Okay, Demon Hunter, +8. Warrior. That's good. He's a thick boy. Costs a lot though, but that's a good draw card. Get 1 to warriors. Got a rare here too. Taunt, Death Rattle. Restore 8 health to all friendly characters. That's super strong. That's almost as annoying as I forget the name of it now. The taunt, the priest taunt that destroys a minion when you kill it. Not quite as annoying, but kind of annoying. So that's 4 for priest. Then we got 1 for druid. Is that the first druid card? Second druid card. Dang. Wicked Stab. Deal 2 damage. Upgrades when you got more mana. Alright. So that's 10 right now. Mage has the lead. Hunter's closing in. Same with Demon Hunter. Druid has a long way to go. Alright. Wound Prey. Deal 1 damage, summon a 1/1 Hyena with Rush. I actually got this card in my Tavern Brawl. It's actually kind of fun because I really needed a minion quickly. And this is basically like deal 2 damage for 1. It's kind of like an arcane shot, but it's way more, has way more utility because you can kind of choose where the damage goes. Speaking of Druid, first taunt minion you play each turn costs 2 less. Each turn. That's, whoa. Taunt Druid's definitely a thing in this expansion. That's really strong. 4. Warrior. 1. Paladin. Invigorating Sermon. Give +1/+1 to all minions in your hand, deck, and battlefield. Very strong too. And it's a common. Costs a little bit though. It's going to be something you'd likely want to play in tempo. I think maybe depends on what your boards looks like. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. So Hunter, we're going up 1, and Paladin up 1. All right. Death Rattle. Summon a Death Rattle minion that costs 3 less or less from your hand. So, this likely will never happen. Let's imagine you had coin, 2 of these, and 2 of those 3-cost minions in your hand. Like turn 1. Is that a thing? Yeah. If you had 2 of those, 2 of these here, 2 of the 3 costs, summon a Death Rattle that's 3 or 4 or less or whatever. That means on turn 1, you could have 2 2/2s and 2 3/3s. That's disgusting. That's like a Miracle Rogue level. Yeah. You could literally play your whole hand on turn 1. There's got to be a YouTube video of that happening in the next week or so. But all right, pop Demon Hunter up once, Rogue once. Seen that card before. We had that Paladin card last time. Warlock, rare. At the start of your turn, summon a 1-cost minion from your deck. Not sure about that being great from your deck. You really have to build around that. And if you don't draw this card early and you're drawing a lot of 1-cost minions later or in the mid game, that's not super effective unless there's really strong 1-cost minions I don't know about, which is likely the case. But regardless, we will give 4 to the Warlock and 1 to the Druid. Cool. Another Warlock. Deal 5 damage to all minions. Destroy a card in your deck for each killed. Oof. That could be... That's very strong, but that could be really hurtful too, depending on what gets destroyed. But that's kind of how Warlock works, to be honest. Notice Frog. Toad of the Wilds. Battlecry. If you're holding a nature spell, gain +2 health. That's really good. If you're playing a Druid or a Hunter, you likely will have a nature spell. Fury. I had this one before. Okay, so that's 4 for Warlock. And one for Demon Hunter. 1 for Rogue. And we are off. Okay, Shaman. Battlecry, taunt, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Pretty strong. Taunt, deal 6 damage to this minion. Paladin Secret, this is a new one. After your opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, summon a 3/4 steed with taunt. I mean, that's pretty strong if it fires, but you're likely not good. Like, there's a lot of classes where that won't happen. Like, okay, if you're playing against a rogue or a hunter, it's likely, especially a rogue, but I don't know. That's not likely to happen until late game, and by then a 3/4 taunt's not the most useful thing in the world. All right, Paladin +1, Priest +1, Shaman +4. 2 rares. I have the combo. I have 2 of these and 2 of the other ones. And the Mage is the rare. Reckless Apprentice, Battlecry, fire your hero power at all enemies. Ooh. You can buff your hero power too with that other card. Dang. So it's +4 for Mage. Summon 2/2 demons with lifesteal. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Sigil of Silence. At the start of your next turn, silence all enemy minions. Similar to the other one in how it works. That's 4, so we're at 26. Cool. Demon Hunter. It's catching up. There's a few of these where if I draw another legendary, it could swing the whole epic. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, look, that's I have the combo. I got 2 of these now. If I can get another apprentice, that's a combo. It's definitely a combo. Priest +1. Mage +8. Hunter, Team Beast. Summon a 2/2 beast with rush. Ooh, this could be really good depending on what the next level is. Hunter +4. 2, 3, 4. All classes. Can't attack. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a 2/2 grunt. That's super strong too. I would like to get 2 of those. Demon Hunter, Death Rattle. Draw a Death Rattle minion. So how this would work is if you hit twice, then your durability goes to 0, and then the Death Rattle will fire. Battlecry, draw a Holy Spell. It's a good one. Drop. All classes. So Rogue +1. Demon Hunter +4. 2, 3, 4. Paladin +1. Did I count the last one? I don't know if I did. Deal 6 damage, access to its hero. That's pretty cool. +1. Warlock, Battlecry, and Death Rattle give another random friendly minion +1/+1. That's pretty good for a 3-drop at common. Warlock +1. Shaman, give your minions +1/+1. Give your Murlocs an extra +1/+1. Nothing can stop us. No fin can stop us. +4 for the Shamans. After you cast a frost spell, summon a 1/1 elemental that freezes. Rhyme Tongue. It's pretty good. Pretty good body on that. 3/4 for a 3 crossed. More for mages. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had this one before. Demon Hunter +1. Had that one last pack. Warlock +1. Mage again. Just deal 2 damage, discover a spell. I like that. I don't know, guys. Mages. Okay, no mage cards here. Rogue, deal 2 damage. If this entered your hand this turn, deal 4. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got Druid, draw a beast, reduce its cost by 1, upgrades when you have 5 mana. That could be really strong. Although, I don't see Druid making a comeback, unfortunately. Right now, Mage has a handy lead. And I don't even know if I counted that last time. I missed it. Rare, the hyena that I didn't like earlier. 2 Druid cards. Summon a 2, 1, 2 turtles. Nice. Gain armor with a big taunt. Cool. It's 2 for the Druids. Alright. More Mage. Secret. When a friendly minion is attacked, summon a 3/6 water elemental. That's strong. I think water elementals freeze when they hit people, unless that's changed. So that's really strong. So we'll give mages a point here. Hunters had that one before. Pretty strong. Really kind of depends on what you get though, but it's nice that you have 3 different options instead of just 3 of the same type of card, depending on the situation. And it's a beast too, so it synergizes with that, which is kind of cool. Hunter +1. Warlock. At the start of your turn, summon a 1-cost minion from your deck. We got 2 of those now. Warlock. Tiny Fin. Shaman. Mage. Golden. Warriors. Look, put 2 cards in 1. Frenzy. Gain +1 attack for each damaged character. That would pair really well with Whirlwind, except the problem is you'd have to hit something that's like a one attack, and then hit a Whirlwind, then hit something with 1 attack, and then it's going to be a 1/1 with a plus whatever. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to make it work, but it could get out of control if you can buff its health. So Shaman +1, Warriors +8. And then Druid +1. 40 packs. Zzz, that's right. I think we're close to halfway, or just past halfway. Legendary on my first open. Haven't seen one since. Right now, Mage is winning. Peon. Frenzy, add a random spell from your class to your hand. Druid +4. I think I've had that one before. I got the can attack after your opponent draws a card. It costs 1 more, up to 10. That's hilarious. We had that hunter one before. So +1 to the hunters. More mage. Flurry. Freeze a random enemy minion. Upgrades. 5. 2, 3, 4. Warrior +1. +2. And then Paladin +1. Got 2 of those now. That could work well with that War Song Envoy. Demon Hunter. Alright, Paladin. At the start of your turn, summon 2 1/1 Silverhand recruits. Very good if that can stay alive. That's very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Warrior +1. I had that card before. All classes. Poisonous and discover a spell. That could actually work really well with Spell Mage. Outcast, draw 2 Death Rattle minions. So the body's only okay. I think this... I don't know. I think that this could... I would rather this be like a... If it's going to be an epic, I'd rather it be like a 4-drop 5/5. Because like this is a common... I guess 5 is a lot more. Like this is a common and it's 1 more, I guess, maybe, but like Solve has its own effect. Because the thing is, you're only drawing 2 of its Outcast, which, I mean, you can kind of manipulate your hand a bit to make that happen. But still, like that's kind of a... Still, I mean, it's, if it works, if it works. You also have to have, it's only Death Rattle minions too, but I guess that makes it more targeted. Anyway, I'll give 8 points. And then we got... Paladin, Warrior. Druid. Have one of those already. Very cool card. Warrior +1. Oh, look at this guy. Hunter +1. Paladin +1. Looks like I'm leaning Mage here. Stoff. Got some more Mage backup. +1 Mage. Another one here. I have 2 flurries now. +4. Another one. +1. The problem is I don't really like super. I guess I never really played it, but I hated playing against Spell Mage. Golden Common. Alright. Shaman. I got that card already. 2, 3, 4. Another Shaman +1. If you played an Elemental last turn, gain Rush and Wind Fury. Not bad. Got one of those 2 already. 2 Warlocks. Same card. Yeah, I know you probably main a Mage stuff. You just smell like a Mage. Alright. Druid +1. Rogue +1. Have these cards already. Talented Arcanist. Priest +4. Cool. And left. I played one. Ooh. Legendary. Man, I think we. I think me and Mahoney killed this lady in Classic in the Barrens. I think killed a lot of her friends at least. Choose an enemy minion, steal attack and health from it until this has more. Okay, I was gonna say it's kind of like that Blackguard Paladin card, but it looks. I think it kind of just like steals it, like sucks its blood or whatever. That's actually pretty cool because then it weakens the other one. Ooh, interesting. All right, that's 16 for priesties. 1, 2, 3. Got 1 for warrior. 4 for warlock. Kind of strong too because they have a few milling cards I've already gotten. Druid +1. Yeah, I did play 1 round of duels, and it was actually really fun. I really liked the having like a lot of different hero powers. I had like the mad scientist dude. I can't remember exactly what he did, but it was fun. I remember having fun. I should play more of that. I just got thrown off because it said it was in beta, so I didn't know if it was like, I don't know, still being tested or not. But I should definitely play more of that. I see you playing it all the time. Team Beast. I have one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1 again. Rogue +4. Outrider's Axe. After your hero attacks and kills a minion, draw a card. Not bad. That's a 4 for 6 for warrior. Only 7 left. Man. 2 paladins. 5 for paladin. Priest. Taunt, Battlecry. If you've restored health this turn, gain +3/+3. That's pretty friggin' strong. Eight. Gonna need another legendary, I think, to take on the mage. Hunter +1. Demon Hunter +1. Mage +1. Demon Hunter +4. Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier, stuff, but there's like there's another Demon Hunter card that is oh no, you know what? I just misread that. I thought it was a battle cry. I was talking about how you can just constantly summon low cost death rattle minions, but it's only when it dies. But there's another one that's a 3-drop 3/3 that's death rattle, summon a minion that costs 4 or less, so you can like string them all together. Rogue. Battlecry and death rattle. Add a random poison in your hand. Where's my boy? 36. +1. Shaman +1. Warlock +4. You have 7,700 wins in duels? What? Each game is like what? 10 minutes? Average? You can't play WoW Classic? 1,284 hours? Whatever, man. You changed. Ever since duels came out, you changed. 1 for a mage. 4 for shaman. 1 more for mage. All classes. I'll do the math. Remind me never to buy a used iPad from Stop. Druid, the underdog. Set each player to zero mana crystals. Set the cost of all cards in all hands and decks to 1. What? Set the cost of all cards in all hands and decks. What? Just starts the game over again? That's nuts. Okay. Druid, I gave that points. Priest and Hunter 4. I just rolled a rogue, actually. A fresh rogue. I'm going to try to level it for Burning Crusade on Earth Fury. So you have to either transfer your tune over, because Incendius is dead, for Horde anyway. Or re-roll a rogue and play with me. You too, Mahones. 1 for Mage. Demon Hunter. That's the 3/3/3. I have 3 of these now. Demon Hunter's not close, or not far off, honestly. If a legendary Demon Hunter drops from this pack, he'll win. Or an epic and like a common or something. Nope, not gonna happen. Hunter, +1. Priest, +1. Burning Blade Acolyte. That's a pretty good death rattle. Warrior, +1. Warlock. Alright. So, Mage wins, 58. With Demon Hunter not too far behind. Priest caught up a lot in the end. I really like that Priest Legendary, but when you open a Mage Legendary on your first pack, chances are Mage is going to win. Let's build a deck, boys.